where people kept saying, what if he had the opportunity to come out to the States and play with the best of the best. Now, you know, looking into this part of the year, even at Civil War 2, you know, the later part of last year, all of a sudden, now this guy is on a tear, showing people what he's made of. Some people, you know, well, Qatar namely, think that he's actually the best player, but we'll see about that.
You know, I wouldn't blame them at all. What he brings to the table is just so unique. His reaction time, his edge trapping, all of that is so phenomenal. And that's what I'm looking for really with this matchup in particular. Ranai, he's probably going to need a little bit of space to set up his projectile-oriented game. Leo is going to try to take advantage of that, close the distance from Ranai, and force him into these bad situations in the corner. Yeah,
well, looking at Ranai, I'm definitely waiting to see how he's going to be able to keep up with MKLeo playing the incremental game, right? He's going to try to just fade back, throw the slingshots whenever there's an opportunity just to cut off that airspace. You see, every time MKLeo wants to jump, he has to respect the slingshot. But at the same time, Ranai, if he goes for the Lloyd rocket at close range, that'll leave an opportunity for MKLeo to get those grabs.
Let's not forget, this is a rare U.S. appearance for Ranai, so I don't believe that these two actually have ever met in bracket. So a real treat for us behind the desk, a real treat for the folks at home. We hope you enjoy it. Right now, incredibly thoughtful, patient neutral from both players. They're just trying to feel each other out, wait for the opening. Ranai getting a handle on MKLeo's roll-in options. He's going to be implementing that nair pretty consistently.
Yeah, I actually love the fact that he was able to sniff out that roll with that neutral. That was so quick. You know, he doesn't really have access to a quick grab like Marth does, so he's going to have to be a little more creative. Ooh. And right there, what did I tell you? Not only is he susceptible to a grab counter, he's just susceptible to counterattacks, period, when it comes to the Lloyd rocket in close range.
You know, D1, it goes back to what we were talking about, throwing off your opponent's timings. MKLeo, with that little weight that he did, was able to get around the nair attempt from Ranai.
Okay, so what we just saw right there earlier, Ranai was trying to opt for the jab to axe, misses, but then, you know what? He still kept opting to apply pressure with that jab. It's one of the best pressure tools that Villager has, and was able to get the upper confirmation.
Oh man, he was in a pretty good spot, and Ranai was so smart rolling back there because he was able to activate the tree upon roll. Really, really intelligent play.
You have to keep your eyes open, man. The way this guy's just able to immediately sprout that tree. And wait a second, Villager does have amazing recovery, so he could just opt for the other side.
Yeah. He has the luxury and the liberty of choice, something that a lot of folks don't have.
Unfortunately. Good stuff right there. We have Ranai. Oh, managing to get the grab there. That's actually a lot of bravery on his part. He did go for the dash grab, though, which has a way less startup than the standing one.
Down throw from Leo. Having Ranai off stage, man, it feels, even though Villager doesn't have a hitbox on their recovery, because of all the options they have, it can be really difficult at times to edge guard.
Oh, and right there, it looked like Ranai, I guess he didn't realize he didn't have the sprout out there, because he definitely tried to plant. Tough situation here. Good DI right outside of the dancing blade.
That could have easily been the stock D1.
Okay.
Now the tree being a factor, and beyond that, he has the axe available in case he wants to do some extra shield damage onto MKLeo.
Look at him just influencing where MKLeo is moving. Uh-oh. He's going to plant the tree. If MKLeo gets too close, wait a second. Ranai lives.
So fearless from Leo. A single input, Ranai could have grown that tree on him. Right there, though. The perfect setup from Leo, and he's going to be taking game one.
Yep, beautiful stuff right there with that jab, opening up so many opportunities for MKLeo to get a follow-up combo, which you saw him do right there with the fair. But I have to say that the last couple seconds of the match prior to Ranai being in that situation where his back was to the corner, it really looked like Ranai actually was going to be able to get the stop. We saw him go for the jabs. He had the tree set up right out there, which, you know, once the tree is out, he has access to Axe, giving him an opportunity to do a lot of great knockback if he's able to set up into it. Here we go, guys, game two.
And what a game so far. Ranai, so tactical with all of the traps that he's laying around, but Leo is just so intelligent. He's starting to get a handle on how Ranai is essentially going to be blocking off parts of the stage, and he's just trying to pay it no mind, trying to play his own game.
Oh man, and right there just jumped up in my seat because I thought, oh, there's the spike! There's the spike! I couldn't believe it. Right there, we saw him opt for it before, but he just popped one of his balloons. But you know what? If at first you don't succeed, try again, as they say.
Definitely that happy birthday to the ground moment, to say the least. Ranai already down a stock, and Leo, he's just coasting off of this momentum so far. A great shield there, not getting caught by these nairs anymore.
Yeah, man, whenever you get a spike on somebody, that definitely puts you in a very good position, because before, when you, oh my god, trying to sneak in that shield break, but before, you saw a bit of a slower pace game in the first one. But now, with MKLeo getting that spike, things are different.
Man, when his offense is making it so that Ranai has to double think his defense, that's going to totally change up the dynamic of this game. Ranai stuck in the corner, and look at the reaction time from Leo.
Beautiful stuff with that dancing blade, getting good damage, pushing him back into the corner, and here it is. How is Ranai going to be able to land safely? Can he land safely?
Not a tipper, so he's still able to hang in, but only for a moment. You see Leo, just such a threat around that ledge.
Here's the patience again. Fading back behind him, but it looks like Ranai says, it doesn't matter if you try to cross me up, I could just nair the shield. Again.
There it is. And he's having a lot of success trying to do it as Leo's descending. Dancing Blade, not quite enough. Ranai, how on earth is he able to keep up? Not able to tank the next hit, though. A great edge guard from Leo.
And there's a guy right there on the bottom. If you look at the bottom left of MKLeo's screen, that guy looks like he's in complete shock, probably wondering what is going on here. MKLeo 2-0 over Ranai, and I have to say, that second game went by so quick.
Oh, incredibly quick.
What the heck?
Leo starting with the momentum, with the strong spike in the early game, and carrying it all the way forward.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back on Smashville. Oh, and look at this. MKLeo, he's like, all right, you're going to just stand there? I'm going to get this grab. It kind of looks like the way he's playing is full of so much confidence here. He's like, okay. Oh my gosh, MKLeo, please.
The platform assisted pressure, D1. Leo is playing on fire. I mean, is he on the verge of potentially 3-0ing one of the best players on the planet?
Maybe. I mean, look at him. He's just dashing forward. You saw Ranai try to go for, oh, wait a second. We saw a little bit of it looked like a lock he got with a slingshot.
Yeah.
Ranai not quite able to stop MKLeo's pressure, it seems. Once he gives him an inch, this guy takes him on.
That's true, but Ranai himself, such a smart player. We saw him actually go for the grab there because he's been conditioning Leo to shield, predicting the nair this entire time. So really smart with the mix-ups, going for the bowling ball. I know that he's behind, he needs to take big risks, but maybe that was too big. Great tech! But Leo still continuing with the pressure, trying to cut Ranai's stock off right now.
And there it is again with that jab on the normal get-up. Are we going to see a back air? MKLeo, he's setting up, but you keep seeing Ranai. He's dipping low. Stage spike with that dolphin slash. And now Ranai, he's about to be sent to the loser's bracket.
He's got to put in all the mix-ups. He's got to hope that all the data he's been accumulating is enough. But Leo, he's just completely unfazed by whatever Ranai is throwing out. He'll take the couple hits.
What?
He keeps on coming.
I can't believe it. He actually was able to land that back air. Are we going to see a spike? Okay, maybe not.
Not quite. Try to go for the tipper instead. Ranai still managing to survive the early recovery, catching him off guard, but Ranai still able to get a slingshot. Great kill there.
That was very good. Noticing that MKLeo did not have access to jump, so he just capitalized right there on that overcommittal with the recovery. Okay, smart by MKLeo. He had to push him away from the sprout. He did not want to allow him to maybe get some pressure on his shield. That thing could actually break shields, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's a scary treat.
Definitely. Okay, smart. The fact that Ranai released shield and the fact that MKLeo is just applying so much pressure, mixing up his offense with Marth.
That's right. You can see that they're both adapting very well to each other. But now is Ranai's time. Really smart dolphin slash actually coming out before interrupting the bowling ball attempt.
I wouldn't have seen that coming. Very smart by MKLeo right there, but wait a second. Smart. Oh, we might just see a comeback here.
I certainly hope so, D1. Ranai putting up a fight right now. Leo maybe feeling some of the pressure, but he's still in a really good spot here, D1. Great jab into F-tilt, and that's going to be a 3-0. MKLeo really setting the tone for a potential budding rivalry between these two. Again, these two players have never met before in bracket, and Leo was able to handle Ranai so firmly.
I just can't believe it, dude. 3-0? 3-0 over one of the greatest players coming out of Japan. But, you know, looking at MKLeo, I feel like the fact that he's just so good at adapting and taking apart his opponents once he figures them out, you could really see that in Game 2 and even more so in Game 3, right? Game 1, it was a bit slower. He was like, all right, you know what? Game 1 in a 3 out of 5, this is the opportunity to download the opponent a little bit, right? So if I lose, whatever, it's totally fine. It's only Game 1. But he didn't lose. He won. It was quite close. Game 2, all of a sudden, things started to speed up. You saw MKLeo just pressing his advantage on Ranai. Ranai had less room to breathe, less room to set up the slingshots, right? Because if you remember in Game 1, you saw slingshots littering the field. You saw Lloyd rockets. Game 2 and 3, less of that. More of Ranai trying to be defensive, naring out a shield to get the pressure off of him, right? He had to use more of his close range game as he had more access to jabs because MKLeo was always in his face.
Absolutely right, D1, and that again goes back to some of the game plans that we laid out, the framework that we laid at the very beginning of the set. If Ranai was able to have more access, set up those traps, then there's a good chance he would have ended up winning the game. But like you said, because